Go.
Hello Facebook viewers, welcome to Seacoast Harley-Davidson website. My name is Vincent. I'm a fit specialist for Seacoast Harley-Davidson, and I get the pleasure of introducing you today to the legendary FatBoy. This particular model is the 114 Milwaukee 8 engine. I'd like to go over a few of the features. Before I do though, I want to explain that in December my company sent me out to Las Vegas and I got a chance to ride 37 different motorcycles, and the venue allowed me to get on a 17 first and then an 18, and the difference is remarkable. In all the bikes, in all the Softails and Dynas that I tested, there wasn't a single 17 that I'd rather own than an 18. And in this particular bike, I rated it in my top 3 as far as overall fun, just taking it down the track. The power is incredible. I'll go over a few of the details of the engine, then I'll get into some of the ride comfort issues. So, one thing you'll notice on this 114 is it's got a large airflow air filter. It is washable. It's also got a larger throttle body, so more air gets into the engine. The Milwaukee 8 is named after the 8 valve system. So with 4 valves per cylinder, you're getting almost 50% more airflow. More airflow means a lot more power. This bike is about 19% faster than the 103, which was last year's model. That means that when you're passing or when you're trying to merge, you're looking at 3 to 5 motorcycle lengths on a 0 to 60, and even more on a 60 to 80. So it gives you lots of power. Another benefit of the engine is that it is smoother. It has a dual counterbalanced engine, and the design of the engine is a lot sturdier, quieter. It runs cooler, and it also gives you the benefit of liquid cooling. They use oil instead of water antifreeze, but the cooling effect is the same. So you have a faster, quieter, more efficient engine, and because of the efficiency of the gas, you get a better range on this bike. So you're looking at roughly 250 miles per gallon now, depending on the kind of riding that you do. In addition to the new Milwaukee 8 engine, improvements have been made to the transmission. The case is stronger, and the design of the gears are such that it's a quieter ride. In addition, neutral is a lot easier to find. As we move around, you'll notice that there's a new satin chrome finish on this bike. This bike is an industrial gray, and it's also available in a number of different colors, including a two-tone red and 2 versions of the Anniversary. One of the noticeable benefits of the FatBoy is the large 240 millimeter fat tire. That's legendary, but what they've added is a really nice wheel effect, the Lakester. So you have 0 maintenance on this bike. There are no spokes, there are no issues. Your tire is solid in the back. In the front, you now have a massive 160 millimeter front tire, the largest that Harley-Davidson has put on a touring bike or a cruising bike. And this bike is designed for cruising. In addition to the large tire, you have a much improved suspension system. You have a dual bending Showa race shock system in the front, so you have better rebound and better dampening, and you have more range of motion. So your comfort in riding is significantly improved. You've got a state-of-the-art lighting system, which includes an LED ring, which puts the beam far to the side. So if you're riding at night, you're going to get a nice light spread on this bike. You might also notice that with the new electronic security system, the fob, there are no switches and keys to put in. You just simply turn on the button to the ready position and hit the start button. You have an array of features on your display. With this display, you get an electronic tank indicator. It also allows you to toggle through a variety of different settings. You have your trip A, you have your trip B. You also have your remaining range. You have the time It also gives you an RPM, and it tells you what gear you're in. So you always know what gear you're in when you're getting ready to upshift or downshift. So a very nice, compact 5-inch display on the bike. Makes it easy to see, gives you several options. The tank is a 5-gallon tank, so again, depending on your riding, you could be a 250-mile range on this bike. The seat is much improved, a lot more comfort, better foam, better comfort for both the passenger and the rider. And I will tell you that this bike is designed for the highway. In 6th gear, you'll find that the torque is so good on this bike that you could take it all the way down to 40 miles an hour, all the way up well over 100, all in 6th gear. You're not going to get the traditional chugging that you would get on previous models when you're going too slow in gear. In part, that's because they've improved the compensator. They've also greatly improved the clutch system. This clutch has an additional plate, so it's a 10-plate system. It's called an assist slip clutch, which means you get better acceleration. And in the event you downshift incorrectly, it'll allow the back tire to slip, saving you from breaking traction and possibly damaging the engine. There's a lot more to go over on this bike, and I could do a much deeper technical dive. I would encourage all of you to get in touch with us. If you are a FatBoy owner or you've had a bike in the past that's a FatBoy, please come ride this bike. Don't judge it until you've taken it out for a test ride. For those of you that have never been on this bike, this will be one of the funnest bikes you ever ride. We look forward to you getting in touch with us, and any of our fit specialists would be happy to take you out for a test ride. Thank you.
Hasta la vista, baby.